Brazil's recent qualification as a core team to next season's HSBC World Rugby Women's Sevens Series has highlighted the development of women's rugby in South America.
It's been fantastic to see Brazil once again on the global scene.
As proof of this, World Rugby General Manager of Women's Rugby, Katie Sadlier, visited the region, bringing some exciting news to a game that's expanding rapidly.
The main purpose of me coming to South America is to get women and men who are passionate about growing the game in the regions and to see how we can work with clearly understanding where the sports come from and where we're trying to take the sport and what are the triggers and the challenges and the opportunities we need to address to accelerate the development of women in rugby. It's always good to go and actually visit the countries to see what's behind the numbers, what's driving the growth. I arrived in Brazil, they just got back from the Hong Kong Sevens. I was actually born in Scotland, so I was at two minds when I was watching the Scotland versus Brazil final. You got to give it to the Brazilians. They're fast, they're speedy, and they're absolutely passionate about growing that game.
Quando eu comecei a jogar, tinha poucos times ainda. Cresceu bastante em número de times e em número de praticantes também. E agora a gente tem um campeonato nacional mais estruturado. Então a gente tem mais jogos, mais times e uma qualidade melhor. Então isso veio crescendo e a gente espera que continue crescendo ainda mais.
They have a coach that they've recruited from New Zealand, Ruben, and he talked to me about the plans on how they're going to develop the 15s program and how they saw the potential to qualify for the World Cup in 2021 as a stepping stone for a long-term development of what they would like to do with the women's game in Brazil.
The idea is that they need a lot more rugby, and so we provide that in our trainings. So we're not fixated on just drill, so that the girls can learn the game of rugby, learn to understand the ins and outs of rugby, and then hopefully through that understanding, through systems which help us start, and then obviously trying to input their individual ability within the system.
You meet some of them and you talk to them now, like a Bianca da Silva, about what rugby has done for her and her life. And it just gives you that kind of spine-tingling feeling that I have a great job to be able to create those opportunities for others.
Eu comecei a jogar rugby com 10 anos de idade, em 2010, no projeto social que se chama Rugby para Todos, na favela de Paraisópolis. Eu comecei jogando com os meninos. Depois eu fui evoluindo, eles também, e eu comecei a jogar com as meninas. E eu tive a oportunidade em 2015 de estar na seleção, e hoje estou aqui defendendo meu país com muita honra e muita garra.
The game is also providing a variety of opportunities in Colombia.
When I arrived at the training center in Medellin, I was very impressed with the variety of shapes and sizes that you saw in terms of women playing the game.
Primero que todo ha sido también que las mujeres se han involucrado mucho más en la estructura. Tenemos más árbitros, tenemos personas metidas en el área administrativa. O sea, la verdad ha sido un cambio demasiado impresionante. Te puedo decir, hace 4 años esto era inimaginable.
El otro tema fundamental para nosotros es la inversión que está haciendo World Rugby de poder conseguir las 2 becas dentro de la región para poder ver cómo poder ayudarlas a que se formen y poder ver de qué manera ellas pueden mejorar el rugby en su país y poder contribuir para Sudamérica.
La beca ha cambiado mi vida. Es como un espaldarazo para seguir, para que muchas personas puedan ver también como lo vi yo, que el rugby puede ser una opción y una oportunidad de vida desde la parte de la gobernanza.
There are examples of the game not only thriving at international level, but also being used as a tool to drive social change. In Buenos Aires, this is highlighted by Las Espartanas.
Empezó hace 2 años y medio, cuando por medio de Pablo Glogler y de Coco Derigo tuve la propuesta de iniciarlo y arrancamos. Tenemos un grupo más o menos de 20 chicas. Eliana es una espartana desde el día número 1. Considero que es uno de los cambios más notorios que tenemos dentro del equipo.
Fue el principio, que empezó como en noviembre de 2016. Y me ayudó mucho, como que acá me descargo. Llego al pabellón y llego más tranquila, es otro entorno, es otra manera de pensar.
Es una de las más entusiastas, si bien era una de las más rebeldes, pero dentro de su rusticidad entendió cuáles eran los valores y cuáles son los objetivos que tenemos con todo esto.
Que haya un equipo en sí, para salir y que la familia nos vea, que vea que estamos jugando, que cambiamos. Los hombres salieron a Campana a jugar, salieron a la calle a jugar. Y nosotras, claro, nosotras cuando Coco hoy vino y nos decía como que se están enfocando más en nosotras. Y eso está bueno.
So women are watching rugby. They're watching men's rugby, they're watching women's rugby. And being able to demonstrate the huge growth on the field and off the field through both participation growth and fan engagement is really, really important.